I was wondering if you guys have any example of the best, most exciting, most historic, important Yankee game that you weren't able to watch for whatever reason. For example, I was in the middle of a college play rehearsal during the 2017 playoff run. I missed the wild card game and ALCS Game 4. Wondering if you guys have any examples of games like that. Love the podcast. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for the call from Washington, D.C. BBD preps us every now and then, so we have time to actually think on these things, and this was the only voicemail he prepped us on. Greg Bird hit the home run off Andrew Miller while I was filming bridal toasts at a wedding. I think I've shared that before. A good one that I remembered from this question is the Pedro and Don Zimmer fight. I was playing hockey at Danbury.
Wow.
We had like practice or a game, I forget. My dad picked me up, and he said, "You'll never guess what happened." And then he told me about it, and there was no phones or anything. So then when we got home, I watched the replays on TV, like in the postgame and stuff. So that was a big one to miss live. I was just like, fuck. Marco Scudero hitting a walk-off grand slam off Mariano Rivera. Not a big historic moment in Yankees world. Kind of a big historic moment in Marco Scudero's life. And I missed that for hockey as well. That was a bummer because the Yankees came out west to the Bay Area once every year. They have played 3 games or 4 games, and my family would go to all 3 games. We would always go to all of them, but I couldn't go to that one because I had a hockey game, and Mo blew the save. So I came off the ice, and then my dad told me.
Right.
So I guess that's why I remember it, because like the way I got told is memorable.
That's a lot of deets.
Yeah. Got any? No way.
I don't know. Tough memory. I think. And again, I was either going through a growth spurt, or I think we had a gas leak in our house.
Those are the 2 options.
There was one Yankee postseason that I just could not stay awake. I forget if it was 01 or 03. But one of those postseasons, like I would do my damnest, and by like the 7th inning, I'd start fading like every game. And I think it ended up we had like a gas leak in our chimney, which my mother still gets uncomfortable when I share that about. But like it was literally like a bad movie that postseason. Like I'd wake up and be like, "What happened?"
I fell asleep again.
Like I had no idea. Like I think there's one game where I specifically remember like I was running late because, I normally throw on SportsCenter in the morning, but like had to run out late to catch the bus, and the Yankees had been losing. And I got on the bus like sad. And then someone was like, "Great comeback last night." And I was like, "What? That's awesome."
I missed all of those because I was in Australia.
And,
not 03. I watched that in Illinois. But we would come home and VHS watch them. Good times.